K9,
Master.
roll the intro.
Affirmative.
Welcome back, my name is CocoaCoCi and today we are playing Scrap Mechanic. Well, in this episode I'm going to show you K9. Well, a lot of you may notice him from the television series Doctor Who, where he is the companion of the Fourth and some other doctors, and he is a little Robo-Dog, which is way smaller in the TV show than he is now. And I'm going to show you his features, but first let's go inside K9. Sounds kind of weird, but still. Let's open his bag. Alright, let's close the door. Let's go into the bathroom. Just a little toilet, a sink, and some flowers, lights, and nothing special here. Here we have a bedroom and the kitchen with a dining area. So we also can visit his head. Let's go inside like this. I have an awesome little table which is connected to the servers back here, to his mainframe if you want. So okay, let's press this button and you will see in a moment what will happen if he will drive against a wall, or for example, let's build some posts like this, and he is going to drive around this without me sitting inside him and driving. So this is a self-driving vehicle, self-driving K9, just like he is in the TV show. So let's extend the wheels so he can drive around like this, and for sure start the engine. Nope, wrong button. So let's ignore the door back there. And then he probably will drive perfectly through this. But for example, we are very mean and place this obstacle right in front of him, and then he will realize, oh wait, there's stuff in my way. Let's drive around this, and you will see, oh okay, no, it's also not the way. And then he probably will find his way around there. For example, now you've seen he is driving through the gap. We are trying to find his way through the gap. And yeah, that's all it pretty much does. If there is an obstacle and the timer is setting an output, then his eyes will blink, his kind of ears will rotate, and his little tail will go up and down. So, for example, now he found his way through these poles, and yeah, that's pretty much all it does. It took a while to do. Let's show the spider webbing in this little feller. The button's up there just for decoration. Only the one button opens the door back up, or up there. I will show you this in a moment. Yeah, so this will drive around and try to avoid obstacles and probably get stuck in the mountain because the engine is too weak to get him up there. Yeah, let's go into the inside and show you how this thing works. Let's get him back on here, because when he is using his wheels it's leggier than when the wheels are extended. Fold in, sorry. Okay, so let's take our lift. Well, actually, to show you how it works, we also can extend the wheels from back here. So you can see he's stabilizing afterwards. That's because of Brent badge awesome stabilization glitches mechanism back here, and one is back there. So as you can see, there are a lot of sensors, and all these sensors are connecting to this OR gate. And as soon as this OR gate is active, this controller gets active and turns around these bearings, and then let me show it to you. So as you can see now, the sensors detected, hey, there's something in the way, let's turn the wheels, and then the wheels let K9 drive around this lift. It also works when you place something in the front. There are also a lot of sensors which are connected to this little OR gate, which is connected to that controller, which controls the bearings up here, which rotate them to around 150 degrees, so it turns back and drives kind of slightly tilted back and turns around, so it doesn't turn back straight, because then it would like drive against the obstacle, go back, drive against it, go back, drive against it, drive back. So this would be a never-ending story. So yeah, I made it so it actually goes around 150 degrees. So the same goes for here. If you activate these, he will turn the wheels into the right direction. And also, if you go ahead and take, for example, a lift in the front, or we could also place a wall or something, then the sensors will be active, and also the sensors will activate a mechanism in his head. Oops, let me get through this. Which will, if you go into his mouth, then you will see there are also some sensors in the front, which also are connected to the one OR gate, which turns the wheels around 150 degrees. And then also these down here and up here will activate this OR gate. That's the OR gate from down here. Well, actually this is totally useless, because when I've built this mouth part the first time, I didn't connect the kind of sensors up here to the OR gate down there, so I needed to take two ways, but actually now I could remove this OR gate and it would be the same. Okay, so this OR gate, then you also can activate this from the button here. This OR gate will then go into this AND gate, and this AND gate will detect if there is, that's the timer or the clock, set to 10 seconds and circle around. So you can do like some custom settings, like I did with an intro, and then it will cycle through. And if this is getting an output or putting an output into this AND gate and the sensor detecting something in the front, then these controllers here will get active. Let's set it to a longer signal so we can see it better. Let's close the door. You also can start the engine from here. Nope, not this one. And it's that one, right? No? It's not connected. I thought I did connect them. Well, I'm now confused. Did I now put it down? Yes, no. But never mind, let's start him. So as you can see, he will now turn around this wall. And as you now have maybe seen the his eyes start blinking. And that's the only block where he can't detect that there is something in his way. Let's make this help him a bit. And so now he will just drive around, and for example, if you don't say okay, he shouldn't drive up the hill, then just place some random blocks like this, and he will eventually get there. Maybe now he will fit perfectly through this gap. Let's see what happens. I think the sensor here will detect the post here. And will he get stuck? Nope, he will turn around. Okay. So as you can see now, the sensors are detecting something, the eyes are blinking, the ears are turning, and his tail is going up and down. And you also could do this if you say okay, he shouldn't go around and, well, come on, let me in. K9, don't be mean to me. Ew. It's always a bit tricky to get into him. Let's get him down to the ground a bit. So, you also, for example, if there is nothing in the front but you still want his eyes to blink, you just flick this, switch around, and as you can see from the side, it starts making the stuff you told him to. So let's get out here. Yeah, here you go. Now he's speaking to us. Go with his tail and everything. And I really enjoy watching him driving around all these obstacles I've placed. The idea behind this came actually from my friend Raccoon, who had an idea about playing soccer on top of something like this while you're driving around on a kind of self-driving car. And maybe I will do this too in the future, I don't know. So as you can see, just didn't like the exit I wanted him to use, but well, now he will probably find his way uphill, but we could actually avoid that if we just get in front of him or just place something. Oh, made it! Actually made it. No way. That's awesome. Oh goodness, now he's going to tip over. No? No? Wow. Oh, he's not tipping over. Thanks to Brent badge stabilization module. Wow. Look at this. I really like his look and how it turned out. It took way longer than I thought it would, because, for example, parts like in his neck, these corner pieces here, you may know them also from Brent Batch's video. I just used them, and I also used made a new one. I could do it into the workshop and upload it into the workshop if you want to. Let's close this door. That's this one. That's where 3 parts of corners get into one block. And yeah, let's go outside. From the inside, K9 really looks... It's kind of dark inside because you don't have really windows in here, because K9 doesn't have any windows besides his eyes. And yeah, so if you want to have a look from the inside where he's just driving around, let's see what happens. So, as you can see, K9 pretty much returned to the place where he started without me telling him to do anything, just driving around and avoiding to hit stuff. Well, he kind of did with the trees, but still, he didn't get stuck, he just drove around it and tried to drive around it. Okay, now he's stuck and the sensors in the front will always detect something. It really looks kind of funny and sad at the same moment. Let's get him out of there. So as you can see, he can drive around, but you have to place more lampposts so he doesn't wander off. I think if you place more like this, maybe more lampposts, then he would actually drive around straight and then turn around the corners. But yeah, that's maybe a project for the future, to build something, maybe not with K9, but maybe with kind of car with a soccer field on top, which drives around a certain route, which is not programmed into K9 or into the car then, but just with the sensors. So, alright, so thank you all for watching this episode. If you enjoyed watching it, maybe hit the like button and subscribe for more. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.